Yeah, good morning. Today, 17th May 2026, Junior IAS Foundation course. So in the last class, I gave you a topic. I asked you to prepare and deliver a speech. The topic is our parliament. That is Indian Parliament. Okay. First, Sangamitra. So already typed her name. Okay. Sangamitra, are you ready?
Yes, sir. Sir, shall I start?
Yeah, you are in 7th standard, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Good morning, everyone. Today, I am going to talk about the supreme lawmaking body of the country, the Parliament. The parliamentary form of government was adopted from the United States. The Parliament has two houses. One is Lok Sabha, the lower house that represents the voice of the people directly. It is also known as the House of People. The next one is Rajya Sabha, the upper house that represents the states. It is also known as the Council of States. The Lok Sabha has 543 elected members, of which 39 are from Tamil Nadu. The Rajya Sabha has 250 members, with 238 elected members and 12 nominated members, of which 18 are from Tamil Nadu. The tenure for Lok Sabha is 5 years, while the tenure for Rajya Sabha is 6 years. The Parliament conducts 3 sessions, including the budget session, monsoon session, and winter session. The new Parliament building is situated in New Delhi, that stands as a symbol of unity in the heart of a nation. Thank you.
Thank you. Excellent. Okay, one more clarification. Our parliamentary form of government system is adopted from which country, you said?
United Kingdom.
United Kingdom, correct. Okay. So I thought you said United States. Okay, it is United Kingdom. Okay. And which house is permanent?
Sir?
Which house is permanent? You cannot dissolve. You said 2 houses. House of the people and the
Council of States.
Council of States. It is called the upper house. One is other is lower house. Which house cannot be abolished?
Rajya Sabha.
Which is permanent house. Very good, very good. The Rajya Sabha is a permanent house. Okay. And another question: who is an integral part of the Indian Parliament, even though he is not a member of the Parliament?
I don't know, sir.
You can try. Who is the integral part of the Parliament, even though he is not a member of the Parliament? I'll give you the clue. He is the head of the state of India.
President of
very good. President of India. Okay. Next.
The constitutional head of the Parliament.
Yeah. Yes. Constitutional head of the Parliament. See, the Parliament consists of Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, together with President. So, President is an integral part of the Parliament. Okay, thank you. Next.
The Speaker of the Lok Sabha is the presiding officer of the House of People, while the Vice President of India is the ex officio presiding officer of the Rajya Sabha.
Yes, ex officio means by virtue of the post. Whoever holds the post of the Vice President automatically chairs the Rajya Sabha. Very good, excellent. Thank you. Junior IAS Foundation course. So as we know, this also helps to excel in your academic preparations also, besides preparing for your future competitive examinations. So today's sessions will start with general knowledge and current affairs and reasoning also. Right. And also you're supposed to write a test based on this today's session, today's class. Okay. Have you heard about Alexander? What do you know about Alexander? Alexander the Great conqueror.
Sir, he is from Macedonia.
Okay, then any others?
He is the student of Aristotle.
Very good. Student of Aristotle. Excellent. Then?
His father was King Philip.
Okay. And came to India? Invaded India?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, war with whom? Which king of India? Especially the northwestern part?
The first one to surrender was Takshashila University king, sir.
No, the famous king who was defeated by Alexander.
Purushottama.
So Alexander the Great was one of the great military leaders, conquerors in the world history. He created one of the largest empires the ancient world before the age of 33. He died also at the younger age. Alexander was known for his bravery, intelligence, leadership, and ambition. He spread Greek culture across Asia, Egypt, and parts of Europe, greatly influencing the world history. Because of his extraordinary achievements, he is remembered as Alexander the Great. So born in Pella, the capital of Macedonia, an ancient kingdom of near Greece. As you said, his father, Philip II of Macedonia, a powerful king and military leader. His mother was Olympias. From childhood, Alexander showed courage and intelligence. According to a famous story, he tamed a wild horse named, they'll ask, what is the name of the horse? Bucephalus, which nobody else could control. His father proudly said, "My son, Macedonia is too small for you. You must find a bigger kingdom." When Alexander was 13 years old, his father arranged for him to be taught by Aristotle. So, as someone said, his tutor named Aristotle. So, already in the last class, we saw about Aristotle. Aristotle taught him philosophy, science, medicine, politics, and literature. Alexander especially loved the works of the Greek poet Homer, particularly the epic Iliad. Aristotle's teaching helped shape Alexander's thinking and leadership. By 336 BCE, what is the expansion of BCE? What do you mean by BCE?
Before Common Era.
Yeah, before Common Era. So now, right now, we are living in 2026 Common Era. CE. The Philip II of Macedonia was assassinated. Alexander became the king at the age of 20. So many Greek cities revolted after his father's death, but Alexander quickly defeated them and united Greece under his control. Alexander wanted to build a huge empire and defeat the powerful Persian Empire ruled by Darius. What is the current name of the Persia? Persia means which country?
Iran.
Yeah, very good, excellent. Persia is Iran. Mesopotamia is currently called by the name Iraq. Okay. Alexander Empire stretched across Greece, Egypt, Persia, Mesopotamia, parts of Central Asia, and regions near India. Which is Central Asia? Now the problem in Central Asia. Name any countries in Central Asia. Name any
Saudi
countries.
Arabia.
Name any countries in Central Asian countries.
Europe.
Europe is a continent.
Dubai.
Central Asian countries. Central Asian countries are
India.
not India. India is not in Central Asia. Central Asia countries is Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, Kazakhstan, those countries. Okay. Alexander and India. This is very important. Alexander entered northwestern India around 326 BCE. So this year is very, very important. So this is the first known authentic year in the Indian ancient history. The first, because Alexander came with a historian, chronicler. So therefore entered everything authentically. So therefore Alexander entered the northwest India around 326 BC. So 326 is the first known year in ancient India. One of his most famous battles in India was against Porus. So Porus was an Indian king. So the name of the Battle of Hydaspes River. Hydaspes is called Jhelum. Another name of Jhelum is Hydaspes. Though Porus was defeated, Alexander was impressed by his bravery. When Alexander asked Porus how he wished to be treated, Porus replied, "Treat me like a king." Treat me like it's a very famous quote of Indian king. Treat me like a king by Porus. Alexander respected him and allowed him to continue ruling his kingdom. Why Alexander's army refused to continue to enter into India? So Alexander wanted to move deeper into India, but his soldiers refused because they were tired after years of fighting. They feared powerful Indian kingdoms, especially Nandas. So Nandas was a very powerful ruler at that time. Nanda ruled the northern India. So after Nanda, only Mauryas. Nandas were defeated by Mauryas, and Chandragupta Maurya became the founder of Mauryan dynasty with the help of Chanakya Kautilya, who wrote the famous book. What is the name of the book written by the Chanakyas?
Arthashastra.
Very good. Arthashastra. Arthashastra. That is a source book for polity, Indian polity, the administration. Okay. So as a result, Alexander decided to return. Alexander not only a conqueror, but also a clever administrator. Founded many cities called one is Alexandria. Encouraged trade and cultural exchange, mixed Greek and local cultures, allowed local people to serve in his administration. This blending of culture is known as Hellenistic age. Alexander had many strong qualities: courage, leadership, confidence, intelligence, ambition. So also he had some weaknesses: anger, pride, extreme ambition. Some historians believe his desire for endless conquest eventually exhausted both him and his army. Too much desire. Death of the Alexander. Alexander died 323 BC, 3 years after invading India. So he invaded India in which year?
326.
326. Then, since this is BCE, the years were decreasing. Years were decreasing. So he died in Babylon at the age of only 32. The exact cause of his death is still debated. Some historians suggest fever or disease, or maybe poisoned, or exhaustion from battles. After his death, his empire was divided among his generals because he had no strong successor. Alexander never lost a major battle. He conquered the vast empire before the age of 33. He named more than 20 cities after himself. He admires heroes like Achilles from Greek mythology. His horse, Teucephalus, was one of the most famous horses in the history. Okay, so this is about the interesting fact and
Sir,
detailed account of Alexander.
Sir.
Yes,
is the horse still alive?
yes. No. How come? What is the normal lifespan of a horse? Normal lifespan.
Sir, around 40 years, sir.
That's all. Around 40 years. 30 to 40 years. That's all. Maybe you can find the statue of Teucephalus. Many places.
Sir, but actually Alexander died because of the army in Babylon.
Because of the?
Army in Babylon. He tried to pass through Babylon to reach Macedonia, but Babylon's army killed him.
We don't know the causes of the death. Still unknown. That's why I said. Okay. So next, in the last session, we saw the powers and functions of which officer?
IAS.
IAS officer. Now, today in this session, IPS officer. What does IPS stands for?
Indian Police Service. Indian Police.
Indian Police Service. It's a senior police officer who works to maintain the law and order, to prevent crime, protect people, and ensure public safety in India. It is one of the All India services. In the last session, I said there are 3 All India services. What are the 3 All India services?
IAS, IPS, IFS, sir.
What is IFS? F stands for?
Indian Forest Service.
Very good. Forest Service.
Sir,
Indian
it's
Forest.
IFOS.
Huh? IFOS.
IFOS.
Indian Forest Service, not IFS, Indian Foreign Service. Indian Foreign Service is a central service. Okay, IPS officer is the top police officer, police leader who helps keep the country safe. They catch criminals, control riots. What do you mean by riots?
Problems.
Problems.
Huh?
Fights.
Yes,
Problems.
problems. Kalakam. Protect important people and make sure people. Yes, they wear police uniform. So simple Poratam, there are two types of poratams. One is called the people assemble. It's called, normally you call in Tamil, we call poratam. Peaceful assembly is different. And another is what? That is riots. Normally they attack shops and others. So they wear police uniform and starts with the badges and lead many police officers. So what are their main functions? Maintaining law and order. The biggest job is keeping the peace in the society. Okay. Stopping illegal activities, managing large crowds during festivals or protests. So even we saw about the police officers maintaining law and order, especially managing large crowds during political parties also. Political parties meetings also. Preventing and investigating crime. You might have seen in movies. IPS officers supervise investigations of theft, murder, cybercrime, smuggling, terrorism, and drug trafficking. They guide police teams to find criminals and collect evidence. Protecting the citizens. They help to ensure safety of women, children, senior citizens, and the general public. Traffic management. Have you seen traffic police in the traffic signals along the roads?
Yes, sir.
What is his uniform? What color shirt?
White and white color. White color.
Mainly traffic police officers catch the two-wheelers for what?
Not wearing helmet.
Not wearing?
Helmet.
Not wearing helmet.
Not obeying the traffic rules.
Okay. And whenever you violate the signals, whenever when it shows the red signals, so you are moving means they will be caught by the police, the cop, the traffic cop. So road safety, traffic patrol, accident prevention, and also VIP movement. What do you mean by VIP stands for?
Very important person.
Very important persons. Okay. You too study and become a VIP later. The disaster and emergency management. Disaster and emergency. Normally, who are VIPs? Name some VIPs. Name some VIPs.
Sir, Chief Minister, ministers.
Chief Minister,
Prime Minister.
ministers,
Prime
PM.
Minister. Prime Minister, sir. Cabinet.
Presidents.
And judges.
Sir, President.
President. President is the most important person because the first citizen of India. And disaster and emergency management, floods, earthquakes, and cyclones. Yes?
Doesn't IAS officers also control disaster management?
Yeah, disaster management. They also disaster management. They help, they coordinate. IAS officer and IPS officers coordinate in controlling disaster, mitigating disaster, anti-terrorism and national security, anti-terrorism. Some IPS officers work in agency that protects India from anti-terrorism, especially CBI, IB, Intelligence Bureau, and National Investigation Agency. These are the top anti-terrorism agencies in India. Protecting important people, we said, Chief Minister, judges, foreign guests, important officers, politicians. What are the common posts held by the IPS officer? An young IPS officer is usually appointed as Assistant Commissioner. Assistant Commissioner, this is the first posting. Then he will be promoted as Superintendent of Police, then Deputy Commissioner of the Police, then IG, Inspector General. Then topmost post is what? Topmost post in Tamil Nadu for IPS officer is DGP, Director General of Police. Yeah, Sangamitra typed in the chat box. What about RA? RA is a foreign, especially investigating agency. These people will work especially in other countries. They intrude in other countries. RA, research and analysis wing. There also added IPS officer will be there. The IPS officer should have courage, honesty, leadership, discipline, quick decision making, physical fitness, concern for the people. What do you mean by physical fitness?
Maintaining body.
Yeah, maintaining the body. So correct BMI, and also they must do exercise regularly. They must be always in the active, always active. How does someone become an IPS officer? A person became an IPS officer by clearing the famous Union Public Service Examination. I said already. How many stages in Union Public Service Civil Service Examination?
3.
3 stages: preliminary, mains, and personality test. Especially IPS officer gets training in Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel National Police Academy, which is located in Hyderabad. For you, I am going to ask you one question. Who is the first woman IPS officer of India?
Kiran baby.
Kiran Bedi. Very good, very good. Excellent. யாரு சொல்லி கொடுத்தாங்களா பக்கத்துல நீங்களா சொல்றீங்களா? யார் சொன்னது யாரு? இப்ப சொன்னது யாரு? பேர் என்ன? Who said this?
Lakshana.
யார் சொல்லி கொடுத்தாங்களா?
Yes.
ஓகே. சொல்லி கொடுத்தாங்கன்னா சொல்லி கொடுத்தாங்க, எனக்கு பக்கத்துல சொன்னாங்க அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு சொல்லுங்க. நீங்களா சொல்லணும். ஒன்றும் பிரச்சனை இல்லை. தெரியலன்னா ஒன்றும் பிரச்சனை கிடையாது. சரியா? கிரண் பேடி. அதனாலதான் கிரண் பேபின்னு உங்க காதுல விழுந்துருச்சு. கரெக்டா? ரைட். நெக்ஸ்ட் அபவுட் கரண்ட் அஃபேர்ஸ். So attention to parents or guardians nearby. சரிங்களா? தெரிஞ்சா சொல்லட்டும். நீங்க ஒன்றும் சொல்லி கொடுக்கணும்னு அவசியம் கிடையாது. சரிங்களா? பின்னாடி அவங்க தெரிஞ்சுக்குவாங்க. பிகாஸ் எவ்ரி டைம் தே எக்ஸ்பெக்ட் இந்த மாதிரி. அதனால அதை அவாய்ட் பண்ணுங்க கூட இருக்கிறவங்க. சில விஷயங்கள் ஏதாவது கொஞ்சம் அவங்களுக்கு பாதி டவுட்ஃபுல்லா இருந்ததுன்னா அது கைட் பண்ணுங்க. So NTA to reconduct NEET examination. NEET examination cancelled, you know? How many of you know the NEET examination was cancelled? Re-examination to be held. Yes, சொல்லுங்க.
CM Vijay cancelled NEET, right?
Not CM Vijay. Okay, so NEET examination is central government examination. The Joseph Vijay, our chief minister, proposed to cancel this NEET examination. Proposed. He wrote a letter to the central government to cancel NEET examination, which won't happen. Normally, it is very difficult to cancel NEET examinations only in the hands of Supreme Court. So therefore, which is not possible. Therefore, NEET examinations will be there, like IIT JEE examinations. Therefore, can't cancel right now. Maybe if Congress came to power, then also very difficult. Okay. Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan added that NEET UG examinations will be conducted in computer-based examinations mode from next year to avoid irregularities. Now it is OMR-based. What do you mean by OMR-based?
Sir, shading circles to tick the options.
OMR. What is the expansion of OMR? Very good. You are correct. But what is OMR expansion? Note down the OMR expansion. It is optical mark recognition. The machine is called optical mark reader because the optical mark reader machine evaluates the OMR sheets in bulk, thousands or lakhs. So it is optical mark recognition. OMR based. Right now, OMR based examinations what? Pen paper mode. From next year onwards, it will be conducted by CBT. CBT means what? Computer based examination. The Education Minister admitted that NTA requires definite reforms and said the steps will be taken to strengthen the examination system to prevent future irregularities. What is irregularities? The misconduct, some corruptions. They sold the test questions to someone, those things. Earlier, the examination which was held in 3rd of this month, May, was cancelled due to the alleged paper leak, and the CBA is investigating the matter. CBA means what? CBA with the police officers. What is the expansion of NEET? NEET. What is the expansion of NEET?
National eligibility test, sir.
1 E is there. What about 2 E's are there, na? 2 E is there. National eligibility test. It is NET only. Another E is there. So
Sir,
it is
National eligibility entrance test.
National eligibility cum entrance test. Cum means and. Or national eligibility entrance test, you can say. Right. Next. Now, May month, scorching heat everywhere. And also Agni Nakshatram is going on now. But again, we are going to get soon the southwest monsoon, not we, Tamil Nadu, but other states in India. Except Tamil Nadu, almost all states in India experience rainfall due to southwest monsoon. India gets maximum rainfall in southwest monsoon. Southwest monsoon will start by the end of this month. But Tamil Nadu is the only state in India which gets rainfall from which monsoon?
Northeast monsoon.
Northeast monsoon. Now southwest monsoon. So after the monsoon, we have a session in parliament. What is the name of the session in the parliament?
Monsoon session.
Monsoon session. Advances into some parts of Arabian Sea, Bay of Bengal, and parts of Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Met Department, Indian Meteorological Department. I told you in which year it is one of the oldest department in the world. In which year IMD was created in India? During the British rule. 1875. Don't forget. 1875. 1875. So very long history, very long. We have enormous data. That southwest monsoon is likely to set over Kerala. Normally on Kerala and Andaman Nicobar from 26th of this month, May. The weather agency predicted heavy to very heavy rain isolated places. What do you mean by isolated? In Andaman and Nicobar and the sub-Himalayan, West Bengal, etc., Tamil Nadu also. What do you mean by in the next 4 days? What do you mean by isolated means?
Left
Isolated means here and there. Inge konjam, ange konjam, andha mari. Isolated here and there. So Met Department estimated that the thunderstorms accompanied with lightnings and gusty winds over Bihar, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, and Madhya, Maharashtra, etc. The weather agency has predicted heat wave conditions also in Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, UP, Vidarbha tomorrow. Heat wave conditions. Severe heat wave. Next. This is the latest news. Netherlands returns 11th century Chola copper plates to India during the Prime Minister Modi's visit. Whose copper plates? Any idea which Chola king? This is the copper plates. They write on copper plates. So this is the son of Rajaraja Cholan.
Rajendra Cholan.
Yeah, Rajendra Chola. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today presented with the historic 11th century Chola copper plates by authorities in the Leiden University during his official visit to Netherlands. The return of the priceless artifacts marks a landmark moment in the Indo-Netherlands. How do you call Netherlands normally those government we call by the name Dance or Dutch. Dance or Dutch. Dance means Denmark. Netherlands, Dutch. So Dutch people came to India and they took the artifacts in the 18th century, 18th and 19th century. So now we got back. So known as Leiden copper plates. The royal charters had been preserved for over a century at the University of Asian Library. The collection consists of 21st large and 3 small copper plates bound by a bronze ring bearing the seal of Chola King Rajendra Chola I. 5 plates contains inscriptions written in Sanskrit, while the 16 are inscribed in Tamil. Another set of plates carrying the seal of Klothunga Chola also contains Tamil inscriptions. The copper plates are regarded as one of the most valuable records of the Chola Empire, detailing its administration, taxation, land reforms, irrigation system, and trade practices. The inscriptions also highlight the dynasty's religious harmony, recording the grant of Anaimangalam village for a Buddhist Vigara. So even though they were Saivites, they donated land to Buddhist Vigaras. That shows what? Secular, religious harmony, established by Sri Vijaya rulers of Southeast Asia. Historians believe the blades provide rare evidence of strong maritime, diplomatic, cultural links between the South and Southeast Asia nearly 1,000 years ago. Next, some reasoning questions asked in UPSC examinations. What do you mean by PYQ? What is the expansion of PYQ? What is PYQ stands for? PYQ stands for previous year questions. So UPSC exam, previous year questions. Okay. So now you are going to answer the question think a little. Reasoning means you have to use your brain. You have to think. Think banana answer panna mudiyadhu. Take note also. So whenever in junior IAS class, you have to take notes of everything. Whatever I show you or whatever I say. எல்லாமே notes எடுத்துக்கணும். சும்மா படம் பார்க்குற மாதிரி பார்க்க கூடாது. Okay. It is not a film. Okay. So reasoning questions. Now you are going to answer these questions. We'll see. Take your own time. I'll give you enough time. Take note, pencil or pen. So without pen or pencil, you cannot answer the question. Okay. First, I'll explain the questions. How many of you understand the question? If anyone understand the question, I'm not asking the answer. உங்களுக்கு question புரிஞ்சதுனா யாராவது explain பண்ணுங்க பாப்போம் அந்த question. If the order of the letters in the English alphabets is reversed and each letter represents the letter whose position it occupies, then which one of the following represents Lucknow? Question purida. Anyone understand the question?
Yes, sir.
Explain பண்ணுங்க. Explain பண்ணுங்க யாராவது. Who is ready to explain? Explain the question.
Sir, Sangamika.
Anyone?
Sir, the question says that if the order of the letter in English alphabet is reversed and each letter represents the letter whose position is occupies, then which of the following represents Lucknow? First, we should do A, B, C, D, F till Z and Z, Y, X till A.
Very good. Suppose that means instead of A, Z. Instead of B, Y. Instead of C, X. So D denotes what? W. For example, assume that the normal word is BCD. Then BCD is expressed as what? Y, X, what? W. So this is BCD stands for. Similarly, you have to check Lucknow is equivalent to which of the following word. Okay. So how to do these problems reasoning? Please note that all the words starts with O. Therefore, don't check O. But second letter is G is there, F is there. Therefore, check O, take U. What is the reversal letter for U? What is the reversal letter for U?
F.
U means U is X, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. So U is the sixth letter from the end. Therefore, here, which is the sixth letter from the beginning? F. Therefore, for U, F is the answer. Therefore, we can eliminate these two. These two are incorrect answers. Understand? Purida, question Purida.
Yes, sir.
Now, see, X, P, M, L, everything is there. But I have to check the only last letter only. Last alphabet only I have to check. W is the last alphabet. What is the corresponding reverse alphabet for W?
D.
D. Therefore, D is the answer. Therefore, what is the answer for this question?
D.
Option D. யாருக்காவது புரியலைனா சொல்லுங்க, I'll explain again. So you are writing the alphabets in the reversing order. So இது understand பண்றதுக்கு the junior IAS sessions இது understand பண்றதுக்கு you must be at least 6th standard. 6th standard கீழ primaryல இருந்தீங்கன்னா difficult to understand. 6th standardல இருந்ததுன்னா you can easily understand. Note issue, I'll explain from basics also. Right. Next question. If Ramon is written as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and Dinesh is 6, 7, 5, 8, 4, 9, then how Hama will be coded as? So this is the easy one. That means each letter is corresponds to an alphabet. For example, I have to put H. So therefore, H and M is there. When H and M is there, therefore these two must be same letter. Therefore, here is not. Here it is not. Therefore, this can't be the answer. Understand? M. When MM is there, therefore third and fifth letter must be same, but it is different. Therefore, this can be eliminated. Okay. H. What is H stands for? For H9. For H9. A. For A what? 2. For M what? 3. For A again 2. For M 3. So therefore the answer is 9, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3. So what is the option? B is the answer. Understood? Each alphabet corresponds to one unique alphabet. R means 1. See, Ramon is 1, 2, 3, 4. That means what? R means 1. A means 2. M stands for 3. O stands for 4. N stands for 5. Similarly, what is D stands for?
Fixed.
I, 7,
7.
etc. I, 7, etc. These are all coming under reasoning area. Why they are called reasoning? Because you have to use you have to think and answer the question. It is not from the memory. Please note that. It is not from who is the present Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu means you are going to answer Joseph C. Vijay from your memory. But these questions you are not going to answer from your memory. You are going to apply instantly your reasoning skills to answer the question. Dynamic memory. This is also similar to the previous questions. Try to answer this question. 256 means red color chalk. That means need not be in the same order, maybe in different order. Need not be 2 stands for red, 5 stands for color, and chalk stands for 6. Need not be. Next, 589 means green color flower. That means, please note that, therefore, 5 is common to both. Therefore, which word is common to both?
Sir,
Here.
5 is to color, sir.
Color. Therefore, color stands for 5. Next, we'll see. Next is 254 means white color chalk. White color chalk. Therefore, 2 is common in 256 and 254. Therefore, we know already 5 means color. Therefore, what is 2 stands for? 2
Chalk.
stands for what? Chalk. When 2 stands for chalk and 5 stands for color, we are supposed to indicate which one is the white. Which one is white? So, white stands for? 4. So, white stands for 4. So, therefore, this is the question. By applying your reasoning skills, you are going to answer the question. Purida, can you able to understand?
Yes, sir.
Next, a reasoning question. If 5472 equal to 18, 6342 equal to 15, and 7584 is equal to 24, then what is the value of 9236? Think and answer the question. Easy only. Just think. Try to think. Shivani answer the question. We'll see whether the answer is correct or not. It's correct only. What about others? Try. Easy only.
Sir, 20.
How come 20?
Sir, 20,
we
sir.
have to add. We have
Add
to
all these
add
numbers.
all the numbers.
20. Someone said 20. Which standard? Ninga?
6th.
6th standard. Okay. How 20? Tell me.
We have to add every numbers, ma'am.
That means 5, 4, 7, 2. Add up the digits. Sum of the digits. Sum the digits. What is 5 plus 4? 9. 9 plus 7 is 16. 16 plus 2 is 18. Similar way, 6342 also 15. 7584 is 24. Therefore, what is 9236 stands for? So 9236 stands for add. What is 9 plus 2?
11.
11, sir.
11. 11 plus 3?
14.
14 plus 6?
20.
20.
So 20 is the answer. So 20 is the answer for this question. Understood?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next, in the last class, we saw some missing digits. Missing digits problem. Patamla last class. Missing digits. Missing digits problems. We saw in the last class. Mathematics, missing digits. Okay, right. I'm going to give you one number, basic question. We'll see how many of you answer this question. So listen carefully. So 4x, 7, and 35y equal to 822. Find, wait. Find xy plus x plus y. What is the answer?
Sir, plus or minus?
Can't be plus, can't be minus, because some 400 something, 300 something. So therefore you are adding. So what is the
Sir,
answer?
I got the answer.
I am not asking x and y. I am asking the answer. I am asking the answer for this one. Find the value of this. I am not asking what is x and what is y. I am asking what is the value of x into y plus x plus y.
2x plus 1.
Yeah, you typed that test on Alexander's history. Okay,
Sir,
so we
The
are going
answer
to
is 76.
please note that you are supposed to write a test on what is today's session, So whatever I taught in today's sessions, you are going to write the online test, Google form test. I'll share the link later, not today, later tomorrow, so that you can revise everything. And you are supposed to write the test. You are supposed to score 10 out of 10. Only 10 questions. I'll share the link only in Telegram channel. So only in Telegram channel. So therefore you can join and enter the Telegram channel. The Telegram channel for junior IAS. The Telegram to join the Telegram channel, you are supposed to either Telegram to this number 98403 98093 or WhatsApp to this number, so that I'll share the Telegram link to write test tomorrow. Now, RADIAN app is it is updating the RADIAN app. So therefore, RADIAN app will be new app will be updated next week. So RADIAN now Telegram, in the Telegram I share the link tomorrow. Okay, right. So what is the answer? What is the value of
Sir, the
y?
answer is 76.
Y is equal to 5. Therefore, 7 plus y is equal to 12.
87.
Therefore, 1 plus 5 is 6. Therefore, x must be what? X must be. Therefore, now I asked you what is the value of 5 into 6 plus 5 plus 6. What is 5 into 6? Apply the bone mass rules. First you have to multiply. 5 into 6 is what? 30 plus 11. So what is the answer?
41.
41. Okay, I'll share the test link tomorrow in the Telegram 98403 98093. So to get test link, you have to enter into the Telegram channel. Already most of the people are there in the Telegram channel. If not, you can either to get the Telegram channel, channel for junior IAS. You get the link for Telegram channel. Either you type in Telegram or message in either in Telegram or WhatsApp. The number is this one, 98403 98093. Any other question? Any other question? Any doubts?
No, sir.
Otherwise we'll end today's session. So any doubt, any questions?
Sir, next week topic.
Next week topic. Wait. So next week topic, the Supreme Court of India. So everyone prepare for this topic, on this topic. So next week topic is Supreme Court of India. You are supposed to prepare on this topic when established. What is the Supreme Court of India and what is the current related now recently? Not recently, meaning yesterday only our Prime Minister proposed to increase the strength of the judges in the Supreme Court. Therefore, includes everything. We'll see in the next class. Okay, so next week topic, Supreme Court of India. You are supposed to talk under about 1 minute. Thank you. We'll meet in the next class. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Pa.